Welcome to Hearst Castle. My name is Sherry. I'm a guide here at Hearst Castle, and I'm looking forward to spending some time with you. We're going to talk about festoons. We're going to learn what a festoon is. We're going to discover a festoon or several festoons in art. And then also, we're going to create our own today. So let's talk about the word festoon. Well, a festoon is actually a noun and a verb. So as a noun, I could say, I made a festoon for the party tonight. As a verb, I could say, I festooned the hall with streamers and balloons. And in that context, it would mean adorn, beautify, decorate, fancy up. So the word festoon came from Latin. It actually means feast. And we use feast, of course, and festival. And a festoon is really much like what you might know as a garland. And around Christmas time, you probably see a lot of these garlands. And they make them usually out of pine branches and flowers and Christmas ornaments. But the ancient Romans and Greeks, they made them out of things they had around, like foliage, fruit, flowers, and ribbons. The ancient Romans and Greeks used them a lot to celebrate in their festivals. But later on during the Renaissance period, they started depicting them in the art. And we see in concrete here, somewhere you might see a couple festoons. Well, right here we have medallions that are connecting points for each festoon. These festoons kind of have a swag down here that makes them look a little bit like material. And they did a lot of this in their art, and I'm going to show you some today. Let's go check out one that's on a sarcophagus. So here we are standing in front of a 2nd century sarcophagus that is decorated with a festoon made out of leaves and fruit and flowers. You can see where it's used here. From the 1st century, made out of marble, another festoon. And you can also see a wine jug and an animal skull here as well. We're not sure if this is an altar or a wellhead. Now here we have a 2,000-year-old grave marker. We also call it a sippus. And you can see that we have a festoon, and it's hanging from the ram's horns. And that was typical to have 2 points of connection. Underneath that, we even have a griffin, and this is made out of marble. It's time to create our own festoon. Now we're here in the kitchen at Hearst Castle. What a perfect place to do this. And I decided to make a festoon out of rags. Now, you can have an old shirt around the house that you don't want anymore. You can use that. You can ask your neighbors who sew for some material scraps, ribbons, Christmas ribbons that you've had, that your mom might have stored, anything that you can tie a knot and you can use to make a festoon. So the materials we actually will need today are a ruler or some way of measuring. We have a pair of scissors and some twine. Now you can use kite string or jute or whatever you have to make this, and you can make it as big as you want or as small as you want. Now today, I thought we'd make one that's about a yard long, which is 36 inches or around 1 meter long. So I can measure that with me just by taking a piece out, and around my nose is about 36 inches. But I'm gonna tie knots on both sides, so I'm gonna give myself a little extra rope here before I cut it. Now, on each end, I'm actually going to make a loop, and then I'm going to tie, like I do when I tie a shoe, go through the loop once and come out, and that gives me a loop that we can actually hang our festoon with. I'm going to do that on the other side too. Just kind of put the rope around like this, and then bring my fingers through, pull it, and I've got a loop. And then I have found some material scraps that I'm going to use. And, well, here's just a long piece of what somebody cut off from a hem. And I'm going to measure this. So I want the width to be approximately an inch. Now, if it's not an inch, it's okay. It could be a little bigger, a little smaller. And then the length, I want it to be about 6 inches or 7 inches is fine, or even a little shorter if you have pieces of material that are shorter, which is about anything like this size. And then I'm going to cut them. And I'm going to do that several times. And then I'm going to have piles of my material out here in front that I'm going to organize in a way that I like the way the colors kind of go together. And then, basically, I'm just going to start taking a piece of fabric, putting it around the string, tying a knot, just like I did the string around that. Then I'll take my second piece, and I'll continue to do that all the way down. And now we're done. We have made what we call a rag festoon out of strips of fabric that you have around the house with a string, tied knots in, made them any length that you want. Ours is about a yard long. And ancient Greeks and Romans, they made them out of things that you find outside, flowers, branches from trees and things like that. You can do that with some floral wire if you want. You can try that. I also made one out of tissue paper. So we're ready for our party. Where are you going to hang your festoon?